Hey everyone, welcome to DIY Motto. So what I've got going on is a DIY home theater and or IT cabinet that looks amazing, and even better, the temperature is monitored. So I get a text message if the temperature goes too high or stays high for too long. Booyah! Better yet, it lights up red in case I'm gaming and don't hear or see my phone. Now it's not completely DIY. I did buy the cabinet from IKEA as I wasn't prepared to cut, tint, and frame glass doors. Just not worth it in my opinion. I'll cover all the details in this video from start to finish. Please subscribe if you like the video or want to see more DIY projects. Here's the operation. Alright, so I have a thermostat in the top left corner lit blue. I mean, who doesn't love some blue lights? As the temperature goes 1 degree over the set point, the fans come on and a LED glows on the thermostat to indicate that it's on stage 1. Now the next part, stage 2, depends on the thermostat you're using. In my case, the Insteon will call for stage 2 if cool mode ran for more than 10 minutes and did not reach the set point. So let's fast forward 10 minutes because I don't have the Jeopardy soundtrack. So let's say one of the two fans craps out and one fan cannot keep up. Stage 2 kicks in and the cabinet lights up red. Now that's great if you're in front of it, but otherwise, who knows? Now the best part, I'll also get a text message on my phone within a few minutes indicating cab high temp. How to do it? Let's get started. For the components needed, let's start with the cabinet. Head on over to IKEA's website, click on search for products, and start typing section. What'll come up is section wall cabinet. Search for that. Scroll down the list of products and you'll see a brown cabinet with 2 glass doors. Click on that one on the left. Once that item comes up, we need to change a couple of the options. Scroll down and pick choose front. I picked the 2 glass black doors. Scroll further down and again click on size. Now you can pick the size that you want. I chose 30 by 40. It comes with 2 glass shelves, and if you scroll down through the details, you can actually click package details. In the package details, it tells you exactly what it comes with. For my setup, 2 glass shelves wasn't enough. I wanted to order 2 more. So I searched for the glass shelf part number that was listed under the item. And when I search, it comes up 2-pack glass shelves, $22. That's pretty good in my opinion. Now in case you didn't choose that size, make sure you scroll down and pick the size that you selected at the bottom of this screen. For the thermostat, I actually got this one for free. As a bonus, the face lights up blue. You will need 2 24-volt AC relays, which you can buy on Amazon pretty cheap. Now, in my case, I'm getting a text message through my DSC alarm system, but if I didn't have that, I'd look at something like this, a Wi-Fi push notification module. I haven't tried one, but it looks like it would do the trick. If you're like me, you may have a rat's nest of power adapters. Perfect time to get things cleaned up. You'll need one 24-volt AC adapter for the thermostat and one 12-volt DC adapter for fans and a light. These 12-volt DC computer fans work great. I use 2 of them. They're cheap and they work well. I already have the cabinet installed at this point, but once you get it assembled, you'll want to measure the width and the height to make sure that it's exactly right. In my case, it was actually 30 1/8 on the width. You'll cut the studs to give you just a little bit of wiggle room so you can slide the cabinet in between the top and bottom studs and then of course you'll cut the width to fit. To finish off the outer perimeter, I installed some narrow wood trim around the outside and set the glass doors to be flush with that outer trim. Gives a nice clean look. I cut holes and installed the two fans at the top of the cabinet. This will exhaust the hot air out. I also installed a thin foam gasket between the fan and the cabinet to help eliminate some of the vibration. I also cut two holes in the bottom of the cabinet and installed two vent covers. This allows the cool air to come in through the bottom of the cabinet, and the fans pull the hot air out at the top. I mounted the thermostat at the top with a small metal bracket and ran a 4-conductor cable from the thermostat to a junction box on the back of the cabinet. Here, I've got a UPS battery backup for things like the modem, Ethernet switches, and computer, and any extra power I need at the bottom. I also mounted a piece of wood, mounted a 4x4 junction box, and the two relays from Amazon for the thermostat. On the bottom of the cabinet, I mounted an APC PDU to give me the extra outlets that I needed. With so many adapters, I tie wrapped a few of them to this bar in order to give me the space I needed to plug them all in. I'm certainly not winning any awards for cable management. I cut holes in the back of the cabinet between the glass shelves where I have components located. This allows the cables to come out cleanly and allows me to wrap them up with some foam so that I don't get air passing through the holes. Here's the operation from the back of the cabinet. So right now the temperature would be increasing, getting close to the set point. First relay comes on and the fans start. This is stage 1. Now if this doesn't cool the cabinet in time, then it's important that stage 2 comes on and lets me know. Stage 2 comes on, the second relay, and at the same time I get a text message on my phone. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm using my DSC security system to send me the text message for notification. That's done with an Invisilink module from a company called EyesOn. Here's a basic wiring diagram of how I connected the thermostat, adapters, relays, fans, and light, as well as my DSC alarm panel zone. Here's the setup for the Invisilink module. First, you'll want to log into your account. Head over to Settings, and then you'll click Zone Followers. Here, you'll want to click on the zone wired to your Stage 2 relay. Additionally, you'll want to click on Manage Contacts, click on the name of the person you want notifications sent to, and then Assign Devices. In here, you'll want to click Modify. Last, make sure Zone Followers is checked. The nice thing about this setup is you can customize the cabinet however you see fit. In my case, I don't have a lot of AV equipment since I'm using a soundbar. I've got a PlayStation on top, Apple TV with an IR repeater, Ethernet switches, mesh router, PC, and my PlayStation controllers. For my mesh routers, I like to put a cooling fan underneath them. These ones that light up blue look great and they keep the router nice and cool. I put 4 screws in the bottom of the fan and found little rubber caps to fit the screw heads. This way it doesn't vibrate and the fan stays in place. There's actually a video on YouTube called How Blue LEDs Changed the World. If you like blue LEDs as much as I do, you might want to check it out. On the PC, I'm running free NAS software with Plex installed. This way I can stream directly to my TV without having an additional computer running. I highly recommend this setup. For the cabinet to light up red, I'm using a circuit board with 4 red LEDs installed on it. If the set point changes drastically, stage 2 will kick in right away and the LEDs will come on. These LEDs are nice and bright and can be seen well even with the doors closed. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions, post them in the comments.